I'm a top 14 seller on Depop, and today I'm taking you for a week in the life. Let's go. As a Depop top seller, I start my mornings different every day. On this day, I started my morning by making my bed, making some coffee, and getting straight to the orders. On average, I sell between 15 and 35 items a day, so I have to pack a lot of orders. Sometimes I'll blast some music or listen to some podcasts while I pack the orders. But once I finish packing my orders, they go straight to the post office so they can get shipped as soon as possible. All right, y'all, this is my trusty employee right here. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ashlyn, Brady's sister, and I take his pictures.
Dude, she does a killer job too. But here's the pile. She's cooking away. She's helping me out here. Very good. And while she does that, I'm over here working on the videos. Always bringing the coffee with us. But yeah, we're gonna get to work on this. My biggest passion is making videos for all of you guys, on top of selling clothes. I'm so happy that I can do what I love every single day. But let's drop off these orders. All right, we just finished up with the wholesale. It's all back there. I asked the guy if I could film. He had an absolutely amazing basement, but he said he wanted to keep his basement on the DL. So I did not film, but I will show you everything we got. We got some bangers today. He hooked it up. But yeah, man, we are on the way to the post office now, and then we're gonna ship out our orders. Bro, shout out my post office employees, dude. Love them. You gotta appreciate your post office employees. But it is time to hit a thrift today, so let's go. All right, man, we just pulled up. We're heading in now. Let's go. This was like kind of an unexpected find, but kind of cool. I'm collecting cassette tapes for my dad. Kind of cool. The next thing we got is this beautiful pair of Polo Ralph Lauren Hammond pants in a good size, $8. These should do decent. All right, so the next thing that we have here is this non-point. Bro, but like the back hit, look at that, bro. That's so tough. Yeah. That's sick. And then we have this nice like AOP Harley, size medium, but unfortunately they're taxing $8 on this, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess I'll take it for sure. We got this super sick Titletown with the little rings on there. That's actually tough. XL, $4 for this one. Absolute steal. And then last but not least, these always do great for me on Depop. These Adidas striped shorts. This one is an XL. I do want $7, but I will pay it unfortunately today. All right, man, solid haul. I cannot complain. I've never been one to complain. We got some decent stuff, man. All right, man, we're back home now. I'm gonna show y'all everything we got from that wholesale because we got some crazy pieces. So he hooked it up with a massive garbage bag full of everything. Put a little bit over 300 for everything. So I'm gonna show everything we got now. Got a nice pair of South Poles. Beautiful, nice and baggy. This one was cool. This is a Burberry's 1980s 2-ply cotton. Beautiful pinstripe. Smells very old. Wisconsin Badgers on the 90s tag. This Oklahoma Sooners is kind of cool. Nice Georgetown hoodie. This Nautica heavyweight pattern sweater is absolutely sick. We got this Peanuts t-shirt. This Bathing Ape t-shirt as well was very cool. This one's dated early 2000s. We got some Carhartts. These ones are flannel lined pants. Good size on these ones as well. This Dallas Cowboys on the back spell out. Lee Sport tag, actually very cool. This one should do well at a pop-up or just on Depop, whatever. We got this absolutely beautiful Wisconsin. It's got the little farm on the front there. You see a cow there, down there. Beautiful. It's like a nice little farm one. We got a few pearl snaps. This was one of them. Nice little Packers fleece. This Izod Lacoste 80s sweater is actually beautiful. Tyler the Creator vibes. If you know, you know. We got these absolutely beautiful Carhartt shorts, man. Crazy fade on these ones. Nice little The Mountain tee. And then this Black Wolf beer shirt is actually kind of cool. It says 1 6-pack in your howlin'. That's crazy. And then we got another like Wolf t-shirt. This one's a long sleeve. And bro, like he really hooked it up. He gave me some really good pieces for great prices. This Green Bay Packers 1995. Another Wrangler pearl snap. Yo, this one is sick. I believe the brand is Baccarat. Pattern on this one's crazy. Nice North Face zip up vest. Fortunately, there was one button missing on this, but this This is absolutely beautiful. This, again, Izod Lacoste. This one's like 80s era. Beautiful cardigan, like crazy. Quicksilver pants. These are like snow pants. These do pretty solid for me on Depop. And then this was the last Izod Lacoste piece. Again, just like a very beautiful cardigan. He hooked up this like San Francisco one. Good like quarter zip on this one. And then if y'all know me, you guys know I absolutely love nature. He hooked this one up again for a great price. This was the last Wrangler Pearl Snap. This one's a short sleeve shirt. Pendleton is absolutely amazing. This Pendleton cardigan is ancient, super sick. Got the front pockets there, what? And then, bro, this one is not a Pearl Snap, but still a very cool Wrangler Paisley pattern vibe on this one. Once again, another Wolf t-shirt. This AOP style horse t-shirt on the 90s tag, absolutely beautiful. And then we got another Wolf tee on the leather mountain tag. This Caribbean Dream, kind of Western vibes on this one. Very cool shirt. And yeah, man, that was the last one. We ended that one off with a banger. But as you can see, like this pile is massive behind me. That being said, man, my employee has a lot of work to do, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, 8-Day Vintage. Today we are going to the bins, dropping off some orders, and then we are picking up some racks. I'm excited for today. We got a lot planned. Let's go. We just bought out all the racks, all the hangers from the one, the only Grass Stain Nostalgia. He is leaving. We had to give him his farewell here, but appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And yeah, hopefully we'll see you sometime in the near future.
Someday. Maybe not soon, but
yeah, sometime. All right, man, we're on to the bins now. Let's go. Okay, so we came in here. I got one rotation and I scraped some finds. Got some cool stuff. So let me show you. Nothing crazy on this one, just like a Hard Rock Cafe crew neck. I scraped this Russell Athletic crew neck. This one's on the Pro Cotton tag. I love this Russell tag. Excellent texture on this one, high quality. This was the one thing that I actually got from my bin. This is a Monster X Fox Racing collab hoodie on the New Blend tag. And then I got this Packers Super Bowl champions hat. This is a common one, still a cool hat though. Then we scraped this very beautiful Miss Pendleton blazer. Nice like cropped boxy fit on this one. And then I scraped this absolutely beautiful pattern knit sweater. This one's made out of linen and cotton, but it's made in Hong Kong, so it's definitely vintage. And then we got this UW Stout on the Russell, nice hoodie. And then we just got a couple of t-shirts here. Nice Wolf one, Stussy one, good sun fade on that one, and then just like a single stitch Lake Tahoe t-shirt. And that is what we got so far, so we're gonna scrape around and do what we can do. Okay, we just did a shoe rotation and we got some good shoes. So this right here is a pair of Demonias. This is a great brand to be on the lookout for. I just learned it today. I picked these up because they looked cool and they had like a distinctive branding on them on the bottom, and so I just looked them up and yeah, they're good. Got this nice pair of On Clouds. I'll probably sell these to somebody in here because they need some cleaning. We got this nice pair of Dan Post boots. Angel's rocking with them. Are you gonna put them on or what?
You covered it up. I
would cover it up. Yo, that looks hard. That looks hard, bro. Damn. All right. All right, the next thing we got are these Fry boots. Excellent pair. These ones are in great shape. Like as you can see, the bottom has like no wear at all. But yeah, good pair here. And this pair, I didn't know what it was when I found it, but you can just tell they're very high quality. These are called Santonis. They're also made in Italy. That's another tell of their value. But yeah, these ones should do well on top of what we already have. And then we got a couple pair of Sorel waterproof boots. These ones aren't terrible. They look like they're in solid condition. And then the other pair are down there. But these right here, these are the most expensive pair. We have more Demonias. These ones, unfortunately, have a little bit of mold on them. However, I talked to some people and we should be able to get that out. So that should not be any problem. They're a little bit dusty, but I mean, for a pair of boots that go for this much, like I'm gonna put the work in for those. And then last but not least, we got some Birkenstocks. Show me what you found, bro.
We gotta rip this out real quick.
That's the only way you can tell it's fake is that tag.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's authenticity.
Wait, show me the back, bro.
My new personals.
Shows authenticity right here. The scans actually.
You can, yeah, it actually scans. Takes you to the website.
As you can see, Jinko jeans right there. Jinko.
Damn, holy shit. It's like, this is like real embroidery.
We got a 720p print.
That's like pretty close to authentic.
It's actually rare, so.
These are their skinny jeans.
Yeah, the skinny version.
Bro, that's like a...
With the Depop fold on the ground, we'll see how baggy they really are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, you're cooking for sure.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I have some updated finds. This one is for the personal collection. Shout out to Christian. We traded for this. I gave him those Birkenstock clogs, but this is a A2 Air Force by Orchard MC, and this is my size. Absolutely beautiful jacket. I'm so happy that I finally got a good one, but it is on the Scoville zipper. Very cool. The only unfortunate part is that it smells like old people, so I'm gonna have to get it like dry cleaned. Don't get me wrong, I love old people, but I'm not trying to smell like them. No offense. We have another A2 style. This one is a little bit worn in. We got this one from Teach. He tossed in this one as well, which is a nice wool rich patterned grandma sweater type vibes. We got some like winter landscape here. We got a guy pulling some people on a sled, and it is a women's large made in Hong Kong from the 90s. Beautiful clasps as well. And then Angel tossed me this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it, but I might. We'll see. But this one is a Bay Trading Co. Shetland wool sweater. And then this was the last thing that Teach tossed us. We got this nice pair of Carhartt pants. They have a little bit of paint splattering, but super cool though. We are all done for today. We got some bangers today. I'm super happy with what we got. We ended up paying $88. Not too bad. All right, man, we are all done at the bins for today. That's it for today. Shout out again to Graston Nostalgia for hooking up the deal on all the racks and all the hangers. Super happy with that. But yeah, man, with that said, that's it for today. Now, I did want to give a couple of tips for sourcing as a Depop top seller. I'm going to try to give y'all tips throughout this video. But the best tips that I can give you for sourcing is learn as many brands as you possibly can. Learn styles, learn aesthetics, especially for Depop if you're selling on there. Everything is very style based on Depop. So you want to be sourcing with style in mind and things like that. Another thing is try new spots, go to flea markets, go to vintage stores, go to thrift stores, and you know, talk to some old people, man. Maybe you get some leads on some old clothes, and be consistent. If you are not getting enough pieces, go every single day. Go on the weekend, go on the weekdays. And that's about as best of advice I can give for you. Just be consistent and keep going out there. If you only go once a week, your chances of finding good stuff is very low. And yeah, man, with that being said, I will catch y'all tomorrow. We're gonna be right back here at the Goodwill bins. I'll see y'all then. Good morning. We are coming to y'all live from the one, the only Quick Trip. As you guys know, I am a coffee enthusiast. Black coffee is the way to go. I gotta get my morning caffeine in every single day. And then we got a little buy to combat that early afternoon tiredness. We'll hit that at about 1 p.m. But yeah, man, we are headed to the bins this morning. I will see y'all there. All right, we have some very non-typical finds for me, but this one right here is an older dress. I don't know much about dresses, but that's why we're learning. And yeah, I can tell this one's all cotton and it feels very old, but kind of cool. And then we got some good, like, nice bell-bottom silhouette corduroys. They're all women's. This one's Sears. This one is like Spiegel, made in Hong Kong. These are all like 80s, 90s. Oh yeah, and then this one is Sears as well. And then this is just one of those like catch and release pieces. Cool, like it's on the Mickey. Yeah, do you want it? I was just gonna toss it back. You can have it, bro. Yeah. And then we got these nice like Ocean Pacific ones. These ones are made in Hong Kong. Like I'm guessing 90s era. Nice like wear on them, very cool. And then I thought this corduroy one was very nice. I think this one is again, oh, this one's made in Korea. Very nice like style-based piece here. And I thought the pockets on this one were super dope, but this is just like a fleece zip up. The brand is Antartex. I don't know, never heard of it before, but kind of a cool little piece here. And then I thought this sweater was tough, very beautiful pattern. This one is women's medium, made in USA, Eddie Bauer. But like I said, very beautiful knit, no flaws whatsoever. Super cool piece. And then y'all, we saved the best for last. This one's crazy. As you can see, I'm not gonna read some of these patches because I don't know if that's okay on YouTube. But like, as you can see, there's some crazy patches on here. So we got a couple more scrapes and then some stuff from that bin, and then I gotta head out of here and we got stuff to do. But this is a cool Colorado like snowboarding crew neck. I love picking up the ski / snowboard stuff, pretty much anything outdoors, but this one's cool. Nice little scrape here. This one was in somebody's throwbacks. I like the stripes on that, and also good tag. Nice little like knit here. This one's cool. On the campus tag, a Raimi cotton blend always does good for me. And we got two more boot cut jeans. This is a Miss Me pair. Very cool design on this one. It's like angel wings or something. And then we got the BKE Paytons. Nice little boot cut on there as well. And we got this nice pair of dress pants. If you look at the material and you can tell what it is, you pass, you get an A+. These are 100% linen, Pronto Uomo, 38. Nice pair of like old money style dress pants. And then shout out to Christian for these ones. Nice pair of like paint splattered Carhartt pants. Good size too, 36 by 34. The tall sizes always do better. As someone who wears a tall size, they are very hard to come by. And then last but not least, we have this black Craft Believe in Yourself Type John. This one's like a little vest. The distressing is built in. They all look like that, but this is a good brand to be on the lookout for. What is good, Edit at Vintage? It is the next morning. We just packed some orders.
Want to try some? First line is free.
All right, y'all, Goodwill. It is time to cook. This would have been the first pickup, this Rice Sportswear wool jacket, but it is missing a button. That's why you always got to inspect your items. A couple of pants fonts, 2 pairs of camo, both at $7. It's not bad. These always sell great for me. But we came up on a few here. Some of these are big. This one's a 4X large, but the graphic's cool. I think I might actually toss this one back. This one's cool too. Really sick graphic, but again, this one's a 4X. I don't really know too many people rocking the 4Xs, but this one's cool. A little single stitch Harley. This one's a 2X, a little bit better of a size. And then we got this one here, another single stitch Daytona Bike Week 91. Cool tag as well. This one's really cool. Again, single stitch. There was a couple of double ones that I passed on. This one's cool, and then this was probably the coolest one. Beautiful fade on this one. Absolute smoker. And then here's the back hit. Okay, I'm in a section that I don't frequent, but we found this $50 snowboard. Very cool graphic. It seems like it's in great condition. I think I can get at least $150 for this come winter time. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not, but snowboards do sell great on Marketplace, in person, during the winter. And yeah, if this was probably like $25 cheaper, I would get it, but still a cool find. Okay, we went through the women's jacket section, and this is an absolutely crazy find. This is real mink fur, and then this is curly lamb. Absolutely amazing for $8. Like, that's crazy. It is unfortunately a 3/4 sleeve, but still a great find for $8. New rack did come through. We got these nice linen shorts. They are both from the same Orvis signature collection. I'll sell these ones, and then I think I'm gonna keep these ones because, as y'all know, I absolutely love linen. And then we cooked up this absolutely hideous Wrangler Western shirts pearl snap. Very disgusting, but I'm gonna still grab it. We have a rare shoes find. This is the New Balance Nitrel V5. These are in great condition, and yeah, should sell for like $5. So I'm gonna grab these. It's good to know that the local thrift still has some pieces. I have not hit at this thrift in a minute, but we did have a very fortunate finds today. That curly lamb one was actually crazy. We got some good pieces. I'm happy, but yeah, we're gonna get home and we're gonna get some more work done. I'm gonna edit a video, and I will see y'all later. What is good, Edit at Vintage? We are back. We just pulled up to the bins here. Now, I did set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning, and I did sleep in an extra hour and a half. So we are here late. It is 9:30. They opened 30 minutes ago, but we're still gonna get in there, and we are still gonna make it happen. Let's go. We did one row on this like 90s Patty Cinchilla one. It's got a couple of like, I don't know if these are burn marks or whatever, but I'm gonna still sell it. And we got this very mid NASCAR tee on the Chase tag, dated 2006 down there. And then we got this nice Patagonia, the cool liner on the inside. Nice little like puffer or whatever. And then Gavin gave me this one, nice college on the Gear for Sports tag. And then this like North Face jacket, nothing too crazy. Just like the pink color, and it's about to be that time of year pretty soon. This guy cooked a bin. Can I see it? You got, I got one hand, bro. What is this? Do you know what band this is? No Doubt.
No doubt. Y2K.
Show me the back. That's hard. That's hard. Was there anything else in there? Oh, that's hard. That's hard. A Super Bowl piece.
Smoker right here.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like the pattern on this cardigan, and it's made in USA, so it should be a good pickup. Cool, like 2005 Chicago White Sox World Series with the ring, kind of cool. And then we got a nice pair of very baggy camo pants. And then we got this like Michael Jordan champion basketball jersey, size 48 on it. And then I loved the pattern and the texture on this sweater, so I'm picking it up. Northern Reflections tag, made in USA. Whenever I find like vintage ones like this, or if they're like made in USA, I almost always grab them, even if they're fake fur, which this one is. And then I believe this is Michigan State University, but I could be wrong, but this one's made in USA. Very good texture on this one as well. We got this Loris College on the Gear for Sports tag, big cotton. This one, I'm saving up as many college pieces as I can for the college pop-ups, just because that's what kids like. This one has some stains, but they should come out. And then this is a brand that I just learned. It is called Suzanne Etro, and these ones are very baggy, kind of like the mom jean style. New bin rolled out, and it's been not good. We got one thing out of this entire row, but yeah, just like a nice blanket line short jacket. The tag is crispy too, beautiful. Okay, I got like a couple more things too. I forgot, Eli gave me this one. Shout out to this guy right here. Oh my goodness, oh my god. And then this one, somebody threw it back. It's nothing crazy, but I'm just taking what I can get today. And then Frankie gave me this one right here. Absolutely beautiful. Nice little side check. I love picking these ones up. But yeah, new bin is here. Whoa. We've been having horrible bins all day, but we finally got a nice Russell, Michigan. The only thing that's unfortunate is turtleneck, but somebody can cut it off if they so please. But yeah, this one was cool. And bro, this is like one of my least favorite brands, but I think the pattern is like, makes it worthy of a pickup. But yeah, just like a nice little like Columbia fleece. And then we got a nice little Wilson, made in USA, Brett Favre jersey. Beautiful. I thought this single stitch striped tee was kind of cool. Encino shirt tag, 2XL, made in USA. Kind of a nice little like pocket tee blank. And then last but not least from that bin, single stitch, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Nice little vintage shirt action here. Again, 2XL. Nice little bin. Bro, okay, so last row we cooked. We got tons of stuff. Some people gave me stuff, I bought some stuff, and just like, we have some pieces finally, bro. It's been all day. But Oliver tossed me this one. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna get it. But yeah, this one is not a keep. We're throwing it back. But this one's cool. Nice like Carhartt vest. This one is on a 2000s tag, XL. This is the only unfortunate part, but otherwise very cool. And then we got 3 pairs of these new with tag Carhartt pants. Not too bad. All like baggy fit, like the dungaree. Not too bad. All right, and then this one I scraped here. This is a big John here, but nice like deer crew neck. This is on an interesting tag, Earth Rags. But yeah, size XL, made in Mexico. Kind of cool. Nice little nature piece. And then, bro, tell me this sweater is not so cool, bro. But it is on the Tricot Saint Raphael tag, made in Uruguay. Love seeing that tag, but yeah, very beautiful sweater. But yeah, that was it from that row. I think they might be done for today, but we're just gonna stick around for a little bit longer, see if they do anything else. But yeah. Okay, so they didn't end up doing any more rotations, but I got some people's throwbacks / they just gave these to me. But this one is a nice Harley Davidson jean jacket, very beautiful. Then Eli gave me this Burberry's made in England, very beautiful trench coat with the Nova check pattern on the inside, super sick. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We have a massive cart. The cart's just absolutely full. But yeah, we are going to check out another day. I got to go grab all my bags and it is raining outside, so this is gonna be fun. Bro, the rain is actually crazy. but we're gonna pack everything up and call it a day. All right, man, we had a great day in there. It was a very slow start, and I won't lie, I did get my hopes a little bit down. I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I kept my head in the game, and we ended up winning the bins. Once again, my goal every time I come in here is to win. I need to get more pieces. I need to get better pieces than everybody else in there, and today we absolutely destroyed it. We got some crazy stuff. 56 pounds, we paid about $90. Good stuff in there today, but we're gonna go home, and I will see y'all tomorrow for, you guessed it, more thrifting. Good morning, 888 Vintage. We are currently at a gas station, bro. We're filling up. Bro, the rain today is absolutely insane. Like, bro, look at that shit. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, but like I said, we are at the bins today. We are driving there right now. I woke up insanely early today, bro. I was up at 3 o'clock. So I just did some listings, I lifted some weights, and I walked on the treadmill for a little bit. It's been a very productive day. It's like 6 a.m. and like my energy levels are crazy right now. We're gonna hit the bins. I'm feeling great, let's go. All right, bro, we just pulled up to the bins. Let's go cook. What do we have here? There's no way you're actually sitting in that, bro. Oh, you trying to buckle up?
He's my fit.
Yo, what? Nah, that's crazy. Okay, so I haven't showed any of these yet. Cody's chilling in there.
Hello.
But here's what we got. Also, I found these dress shoes and I've been wearing them ever since. I think they're so fire. But yeah, nice like Gap corduroy button up. And then this LL Bean sweater is actually sick. And then this is like a cool like true vintage jacket. McGregor. I don't know if it's true, but it's on the Conmar zipper. We have some nice baggy like Nike track pants, sweats, whatever. And then here's like a nice pair of Nike track pants with the stripes. And then this was a brand I learned today. It is called D310. And I think Decente is either the model or it's a collaboration. But yeah, very good jacket here. And then we got two nice Patagonias. This one's a small and this one's a large. Bro, what are you doing?
Y'all buy this off me. Actually, yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy this for the whole cart.
How much for the whole cart, dude?
Yeah, you want to do a coin flip for the
Coin flip for the cart? All right, we got these nice, very nice vintage key overalls in a good size as well. They got the size tab on the fly there. And then we have a nice linen here. But we also have this nice 2XL Colorado reverse weave, nice Champion. And then this jacket is so hard. This is also a new brand to me. The brand is called Beretta. Definitely be on the lookout for this one. This one is made in Romania. Usually when it's like an obscure country or like a good country, I usually look up it just to make sure that it's not something good. Then we have an absolutely beautiful 3-piece bundle here of the kids stuff. Nice modern Oshkosh, vintage and vintage ones. And then Cody's trying to buy this one. We might sell it, he might keep it, we'll see. But yeah, this is a nice Lulu bag. What is that? I got Virtualized. We have this nice Madison Mallards single stitch baseball jersey. This one's more of like a local piece. I used to go see the Mallards when I was a kid. Good times for sure. But yeah, nice like camo one. And then this was another like nice highlight of today. Very great pea coat. This one's by the Brooks Brothers. And this one is vintage. It's made in Hong Kong. But yeah, once again, like very nice inside, very good quality texture. Definitely like one piece where you like know that it's worth money just because of how like good quality it is. And then we got a nice little Stephen Barry's Wisconsin 2XL crew neck. And then we have a nice little high vents North Face jacket. This one's a women's small. But yeah, these always do great for me. We got this nice Colorado one. Shout out to Hunter for this one. It is on the Art Unlimited tag. And then this one's just like a Chicago Bears Y2K one. Reebok, nothing like crazy, but it's still like a good mid piece. And then once again, we have just like a mid piece. This one's just a Janston sweater vest. These have been doing great for me, honestly, like year round. I've been selling these year round. Good like bread and butter piece. And then I thought this one was cool. This is like a mohair knit made in Italy on the Marchesa tag. But yeah, nice little mohair piece. And I thought this like single stitch military tee was pretty cool. The tag was ripped, but it says Corporal's Course, MCB Camp Pendleton, single stitch once, like I said, and just like some good wear on it. Nice sun fading, very good wear around the collar and around the sleeves. Moving on to some of the shoe finds, we got these nice On Cloud running shoes. These ones are very good. This one was a scrape, not in my bin, but some somebody didn't want them and they're in great condition, just a little bit dirty. And bro, I don't know why, but like finding dress shoes is one of my favorite things. And we got these Florsheim tassel loafers, basically brand new. The guy who had these probably wore them like once or twice, maybe. But yeah, very, very cool pair. And once again, we have a pair of Florsheims. These ones are penny loafers. Not the greatest shape, but not a ton of wear around the heels, which is good. I did find some other good ones, but they were all messed up. But these ones I will take. And then these ones here are some mud wedge heels. These should go good on Depop, size 9. And then we have some Adidas cleats. These are Adizero. I don't know how to pronounce that, but nice like cleats here. I'm not sure if they're for soccer or for football or whatever they're for, but these are some good cleats. They sell for a good price. And then this is a new find for me. I've never picked up any dog related items, but people like Carhartt, and hopefully their dogs do too. And I like finding striped t-shirts. This one's a nice little, can't tell if it's modern or if it's vintage, but I can tell it's pretty solid quality. And then we have another wool sweater vest cardigan type of deal here. Somebody threw this in my cart and I was looking at it and then they walked away, so I didn't know who gave it to me, but somebody gave it to me. If you gave it to me, shout out to you. I appreciate it. And then bro, you can't tell me this basketball jersey is not tough. It is on the starter made in USA tag. This is David Robinson. I'm not too huge on basketball, but I figured I should just at least comp this and see what it was. Everybody was like freaking out over this and I honestly almost threw it back, but I'm glad I picked it up. And then we have a 3-piece sweater deal here. This one's wool and vintage, made in the UK. And then this one's more modern, but I like the Argyle pattern on it. And then this one right here is a nice like breeches, made in Hong Kong wool sweater. Good 3-piece bundle here. And Alaska stuff usually does pretty damn solid for me, so I'm gonna pick this up. Nice little like Alaska hoodie on the Prairie Mountain tag. Very high cotton, good quality texture on this one. But yeah, nice little side patch too. Cool little Alaska hoodie. And then we have yet again another Washington 90s champion crew neck. This one is a little bit dirty. However, she should clean up nice and I'm sure the customer won't mind. This one's kind of funny, just like a big Elvis face, single stitch. Not sure what tag it is, but it's made in USA, size XL, dated 1994. And then cat grandma crew necks always do well for me. This one should sell quick. On the top stitch by Morning Sun tag. And then last but not least, this Budweiser Clydesdale shirt. A backflip? All right, we're trying to do a backflip. Let's see it. Oh shit. All right, Cody, your turn. Where's the backflip, bro? This guy cannot jump rope. Okay, I just did a hardlines rotation and we got this goalie hockey stick. I found one listed and one sold. The sold one was at $75 and the one that was listed was up for $199. So I'll probably list it at probably somewhere in that $75 range. But yeah, this is a hockey goalie stick. And yeah, the comps were good. So we're gonna pick this guy up here. All right, chat, we are all done for the day. We got a solid haul back there. I'm happy with what we got. We ended up getting 55 pounds, so we just hit that 50-pound discount. But yeah, that is a week in the life of a Depop top seller, aka me. But yeah, man, we have to drive an hour and a half back home, and that is it. It is Sunday. That is the end of my week. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch y'all in the next one.